guys, it's Megan from Vigilante Vibes, and today James Gunn has spoken out about the toxic discourse that's run amok in the fandoms, and of course I had to make a video about it. So he just said on Threads, of all places, if you see something toxic online, my advice would be don't interact with it. Attention only fans the flames of online toxicity. It's one of the reasons I'm primarily on this platform, meaning Threads. It isn't because there are fewer toxic people here, although there seemingly are. It's because it started as an online culture more willing to let the toxic personality in the back of the room shout himself hoarse and go away. When you shout back, you're making that voice relevant. You're giving it a sounding board. You are the midwife helping to birth that toxic voice into the world. You are helping to make a few thousand angry voices seem like millions. And to be clear, when I'm talking about toxicity, I'm talking primarily about the rage or the cruelty. I'm not talking about not liking something or having reasonable arguments about things we like and don't like. Anyway, forgive this PSA, but it's been on my mind. So you really can't say it better than that. The toxic discourse has become such a big part of each and every fandom, especially the DC fandom and the Marvel fandom. It's going nuts in there. And he puts it perfectly, saying you're just giving it attention. Why do that? That's why they're doing it, for attention. And also what he didn't say is a lot of these rage bait posts, the ones that are meant to piss you off, to make you respond, these are monetized accounts. These are accounts that no matter what you say, no matter how hard you tell them off or put them in their place, they're getting paid off your reply. So just ignore them, block them. I know it sucks because I love arguing online. I love fighting. But it's like, who's winning here? The person who's monetized, the person who wants the attention, the person you just gave that attention to. And it's not our faults. It's in our DNA to want to respond, to want to be the voice of reason, to check someone. And I get it. I want to do it all the time. But it is giving them that attention. You are giving them exactly what they need to have a platform to be able to get this many people angry at once. And if you disagree with anything James Gunn just said, you might be a part of the toxic part he's talking about in the fandoms. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to tell you. But it's like the toxicity has become such a prevalent thing in everywhere in nerd culture. You have the people who are the racist, the sexist, the homophobic, the people who just want to ruin your time. Why give them that attention? They don't deserve your attention. They're just wasting their own life bitching on the internet just so what? So they can piss you off, so they can get paid, so they get the attention mommy and daddy never gave them, I guess. But it's become so obvious that's happening, and it's not going to happen. It's not going to stop happening anytime soon. So why are we giving this attention to them and not building up positive creators, positive people on the internet? Like, go comment on someone who just said they liked a movie. Just go comment on someone who just wants to talk about comics. But instead, the people that get the most interaction, the most engagement, are the ones that say something stupid for attention. We've seen it so much, especially with Superman coming out. I think we all were very aware of the profiles that were making posts about the movie who clearly didn't even see the movie, who are just doing it for engagement. I remember the day before the movie came out, someone was posting on Threads saying, Superman movie is trash. I saw it early. It is absolute garbage. They killed off Pa Kent again. And anyone that's seen the movie knows that's not true. So it's like, they clearly didn't see the movie and were relying on us to get that post out there. And it worked because so many people commented saying that's not true. That's it. That's not how the story goes. That's not what happens in the movie. But they know that. They're going to say whatever they can to get you. And they do it every time. It's like, why don't we want the fandoms to be a more friendly place, a more accepting place, a more inclusive place? Why? We've seen it with different movies, different comics, different shows that come out, that people are making money off of their hatred. Why are we allowing them to do it? We have to stop and think before we respond and say, am I helping this person achieve their monetary goal? Am I helping them get their name out there as one of the biggest haters? Because let's be honest, rage bait does make money. There are people on YouTube that have channels that are just for trashing projects, trashing people, trashing characters, who just live on hatred, and they get paid for that. We all know these different creators, different channels I'm talking about, that only have negative things to say. And like James Gunn said, not liking something does not mean you're toxic. You can not like things, who cares? But it's the people that go out of their way to spread negativity, to spread hatred, to make people angry with their posts, that are doing a disservice to the fandoms as a whole. We should be wanting to build the fandom, make it a better place. I think that's pretty obvious, and I think James Gunn said that perfectly. And my channel being a non-toxic channel that just wants to be a positive presence in the fandoms, mostly Marvel fandom, that's my thing, I felt like I had to make a video because I 100% agree with him. You guys know I love James Gunn. He's not without his quirks. There are some things that annoy me. But this post nailed it on the head. Nailed it with a hammer on the head? Nailed it, I don't know. But he made it exactly what we should all be striving to do. Ignoring the toxic parts of the fandom. Don't give them a voice. Make them just yell into the void. Make it embarrassing for them. But commenting on their stuff, telling them how toxic they are, telling them how wrong they are, telling them that exactly what they want you to do, is only giving them what they want you to do. We have to be better. We have to ignore them. But I mean, not be better, but we are better, because we're not trying to tear down the fandoms like some people. That's why I have my group on Facebook, the Nerd Haven, that has 56,000 people in it, all who are very okay with having a non-toxic group filled with non-toxic fans, people who just want to talk and discuss these things we love. That's why I have this channel. That's why I have all of it, because this is what I want for the fandoms. This is what we should all want for the fandoms. So yeah, I think I've rambled on enough. Thank you for listening. If you agree, let me know in the comments. And if you want to see more bangers like this, more bangers of posts like this, follow James Gunn on Threads, because a lot of times he's talking about the stuff he's making. He's clarifying rumors. He's setting the record straight in many, many ways. And I cannot get enough of it. So without further ado, please like and subscribe so you don't miss any more of my content, especially my non-toxic positive content, because you will not find any toxicity on my channel, because that's not what I'm about. So with that being said, have a marvelous day.